Hello and good morning to the mighty student nation. And I'd like to once again wish you a very happy and prosperous, healthy and safe new year. Today we're going to finish part 2 of last week's message entitled Personal Responsibility. Before we begin, I would like to remind you, as I remind myself, that communication is the ultimate power. And we're always communicating with ourselves, whether we're conscious of it or not. Today's message is entitled Personal Responsibility Part 2. Let's get into it. What is personal responsibility? Personal responsibility means the use of your mind to respond to the demands on your life. Let me repeat that. Personal responsibility means the use of your mind to meet the demands on your life. Personal responsibility is man's natural inheritance. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you are born with the natural inclination to be personally responsible. Personal responsibility has many treasures with it. When you step up and take personal responsibility for your life, you look good. You attract good to you. You produce good. And people, most people, the positive people, the right people, think good of you. As a student, as a young person, I'm sure you have many demands on your life that demand personal responsibility. Here's an example. That test you have to be prepared for. That takes personal responsibility. You have to make up in your mind that you're going to study for it. That job that you need, that your family perhaps need, you have to take personal responsibility to go find out more about it and to fill out an application and release your faith concerning it, with the hope that you'll be interviewed and you can get that job. For those of you young people that may have children, the maintenance and the well-being of your children's growth and happiness depends on your personal responsibility. You stepping up and being personally responsible, meaning using your mind to meet the demand on whatever demands those children may have on your life. Personal responsibility is a wonderful thing. Personal responsibility connects us to growth, and it connects us to inspiration, and it connects us to new ideas. That's why you shouldn't run away from it. If you want to be rich, it's going to take personal responsibility. If you want to become that doctor, it's going to take personal responsibility. If you want to meet that young lady that you think is so attractive and that will make you a significant life partner, it takes personal responsibility. If you want to make that trip around the world, it takes personal responsibility. Don't wait on other people to give you a push. Define in your mind exactly what it is you want to be, do, and have. Declare it with your mouth, meaning speak it to yourself and to the world, that this is what you want to be, do, and have, and it will soon be yours. Talk about what you want to accomplish with quality people that you trust. You know who those people are. Talk to those people and those people only about what you wish to accomplish, thereby developing patience and constancy until you accomplish your goal. Because the faith of other people in us and their support gives us confidence. Personal responsibility is tied to everything you want to be, do, and have. And the more personally responsible you are, the greater character you develop. the more your mind expands, and the more the world looks like the truly beautiful place that it really truly is. So I want you to remember, all of you intelligent, brilliant African American students, you come from a rich history of personal responsibility. You come from a rich history of human excellence. You are unique. So personal responsibility should come easy for you when you reflect on the noble people of your past. This is something that takes personal responsibility to look up. So I encourage you to apply the principle of personal responsibility and review your people's history and see what you find. You'll find something inspiring. You'll find something glorious. You'll find something enhancing. You'll find something edifying. And you'll find something that shows you that personal responsibility is a power. So with that said, I'd like to remind all the mighty student nation, no matter where you are on the earth, that you can be, do, and have anything you want, as long as it's clearly defined in your mind, that you declare it and release your faith concerning it, and that you persist in action until it is completed and accomplished by you. Some people say, according to your faith, it is done unto you. I don't agree with that. This is the way it really is. According to your faith, it is begun unto you. And according to your actions, it is done unto you. Personal responsibility involves, or can involve, faith and action. You can't have achievement without it. If you have faith alone, it's not going to produce nothing. If you have action alone and you don't know what you're acting for, you have no concept, you're just wasting your energy. It is done unto you by both faith and action. It is begun unto you by faith, and it is done unto you by your actions. And that takes personal responsibility. So student nation, all of you, believe in yourself and your abilities. Believe and take responsibility for your own life. And any time that you become afraid or doubt yourself, get down on your knees and ask God to help you. And you will be guided. And then get back up and go back to work. This is your world. This is your life. If you want it to be magnificent, if you want it to be rich, if you want it to be happy, if you want it to be productive, if you want it to be safe, you have to take personal responsibility for it. Don't blame your mother. Don't blame your father. Don't blame him. Don't blame her. Take responsibility to find the truth and take the necessary actions to make your life what you want it to be. You can do it. I believe in you. Peace to the nation.